Now more than ever, innovative technologies are fueling change and sparking new ways of thinking. Collaboration between corporations and startups is key to staying at the forefront of these trends. However, finding the right startups can be expensive, time-consuming, and ineffective. But Plug and Play is here to help. As a corporate partner, you will gain access to a whole ecosystem of innovation. Discover startups that meet your tech interests. Stay updated on the latest trends and network with industry peers. We will help you during every stage of your innovation journey, no matter where you are and where you want to go. Get in touch today.
Hey everyone, my name is Nandisa and I'm from the Corporate Success Team for our Indonesia program. For our ongoing accelerator programs, we have selected a few startups that operate in the fintech, sustainability, and enterprise 4.0 industry. That brings us a total of 5 startups from our program focus areas who will share their innovative solutions today. To officially kickstart our event, I would like to invite Mercy Setiawan as the Director of GK Plug and Play Indonesia to share more about our program overview and activities during the course of this batch. Please welcome Mercy.
Hi everyone, welcome to our APAC Summit 6.0 with GK Plug and Play. I'm Mercy Setiawan and I'm leading the program at GK Plug and Play in Indonesia. Today, I would like to bring you a closer look to our program in Indonesia. We have selected several startups that have several focus areas ranging from fintech, sustainability, and industry 4.0. Since Plug and Play first launched in Indonesia 4 years ago, we have seen how different types of technology solutions covering different industries that have emerged in the market. They are getting more mature and ready to carry out innovations. This prompted GK Plug and Play Indonesia to reshape our program to be more industry-focused, just like the other country locations. We define the industry vertical based on the potentials and the urgency of Indonesia's market and its corporations, where the goal is that we can provide maximum support according to the needs of the startup who are members of these verticals. Previously, GK Plug and Play used to have one general program that covers all various industries. Mid of this year, we have launched our very first fintech program and are in the preparations to launch our sustainability and industry 4.0 program next year to cater the market and corporate needs. Today, for this APAC Summit 6.0, we have selected the startup that have several focus areas ranging from fintech, sustainability, and industry 4.0. They are Financier, Fospay, Cyclus, Kita, and Luyel. Let us support and witness the journey of these startups in expanding their business network and accelerating their growth throughout our program.
Thank you, Mercy. Up next, for our keynote segment, I'd like to invite Chris Liu as an Executive Director from Deloitte to share his insights. Please welcome Chris.
Hello everyone, greetings from Jakarta. My name is Chris Liu. I'm a partner at Deloitte. Today, I'd like to share some of my viewpoints on Indonesian market access. As the largest economy in Southeast Asia and one of the largest populations globally, Indonesia has a large market that offers many opportunities in nearly every sector. With rising disposable incomes from an expanding middle class and improving business-friendly policies, Indonesia has long-term fundamentals that are attractive for new market entrants. But it's also not easy to access the local market. While there are success stories often we hear about with headline news, there's also many failures as well that's not heard of. So therefore, startups and new businesses will need to develop their own market strategies to successfully enter your targeted markets. And it's also often advisable to carefully consider several moving parts. So first, it begins with your offerings. In the age of digital, we often use interchangeably the words of digitization and digitalization in our offerings, but the differences are actually quite vast. Now, digitization often means improving customer experiences by generating easier and simpler way to engage your customers or clients. It also means improving and optimizing your internal processes. So digitization often means cost savings or benefits. Now, digitalization focuses on new ways by employing technologies to uncover opportunities such as payments, video, and conferencing. So really the differences are there, and we will need to clarify offerings and the purpose of their usages for the marketplace. Now, once we clarify that, what is the best way for your digital offering to combine, replace, as well as enhance with the current existing brick and mortar solutions? From a marketplace-led approach, we want to know where we want to play, right? Or where we want to dominate in the marketplace. We want to look at the customer segmentations and what to offer and sell. And are we looking at different geographies, such as focusing on the top 3 big cities, or looking at some second tier or third tier cities or even deserts, right? From there, we want to look at how we can win in the marketplace. It's not easy to be successful in a market. So we need to look at how we can sell well and what's our value proposition in the marketplace. Now, today's market participants are really looking at different ways to grow and build new markets and revenues in areas such as digital technologies and sustainable areas. Now, studies have shown that in many cases, or even sometimes in many cases, being first to a particular market can provide a little bit of sustainable market share advantage over later entrants. Now, later entrants can also succeed by adopting a differentiated positioning and flexible market strategies. So therefore, it really depends on how fast you want to come in, or you want to sort of sit back and see what are some of the new entrants' mistakes and or gaps, and how to capitalize that, right? And there are really various market entry strategies for new services and products. Either we can look at reducing price to penetrate existing market segments. And when you reduce price or introduce a product or price at a lower price, a newcomer can look at maybe in customers that's not being addressed, right? Or capture current customers who are looking to switch to new services. Now, you can also look at and improve a product or service with a particular focus. So keep innovating in the marketplace by really enhancing new versions of existing products. When you have enhanced products that could compete directly with the current products, or even attract a smaller segment of the existing product, right? You can also target new geographic markets for existing markets, right, or existing products. As markets mature in your home base, you can look at other areas such as second tier or cities or deserts, right, to look at ways to grow, right? You can also look at develop new channels of distribution to access new markets or even better penetrate existing ones. By simply saying that I want to go from one border to another border is not the easy solution. And now it's really focusing on your local knowledge and a better understanding of the local operating environments that can prove a bit less risky and bring quicker success. And this can be done by repositioning the product or service through new ways of marketing, digital advertising, rebranding, and repackaging. Now, finally, in this journey, is that we want to look at our capability configurations. How do you organize yourself, your company, find the right team, or find the right capabilities and team structure, the right tools for execution. Sometimes we have to look at things from a technology lens. Which tech would be more appropriate and how to configure to do that, right? So having all this in a plan, you're really faced with also options to execute those plans. And there are many market entry execution options you want to consider to access the local market, right? Foremost is you can look at potentially an M&A or acquisition of local players. This tends to be more common as speed of market is of necessity for a lot of the fast rising and new market segments. You want to have a reduced time and cost associated with setting up a local presence. You want to have a fast and secure local customer base and be able to scale from the onset, right? So by leveraging the local footprint, you're able to accelerate the positioning for even further partnerships going on. Now, if you want to pursue this M&A or acquisition route, you do need to consider things like acquisition premiums or even the fit and also DD with your targets. You can also consider joint ventures. This tend to be the preferred route for a lot of newcomers, or one of the popular routes for a lot of newcomers, is when they look for local alliances. So whether these alliances end up to be signed management agreements or equity partnerships or simply supply contracts, they build on the expertise of a local presence in order to develop your management capabilities, right? By leveraging the local brand to accelerate market penetration, or also leveraging the local scale and relationships to gain sourcing advantage. Now, if you want to pursue the JV route, you want to evaluate presences and also your strategic fit. So look at it from a financial standing of your potential partners and also their history of partnerships, whether they have been building successful partnerships in the past, or they have troubles with partnerships in the past, and things like how to split agreement fees. This tends to be the preferred route for a lot of new entrants who are looking to dabble into the local market, right? Finally, you can also set up your own shops. So doing on the startup route is that setting up your own shops or local presences. It tends to be the default market entry strategy in the absence of acquisition or attractive acquisition or absence of partnership opportunities, right? So from there, you can develop your own concept, brand, business model to finance the expansions, right? Now, finally, it's also very critical to develop an understanding of the local culture as well as consumer preferences. So there's patience, persistence, and presence, or the 3 Ps, are often the 3 key ingredients for success. To ensure your success to penetrate the local market. Firms should be prepared to invest in training for their local staff, from entry-level personnel to experienced managers. It's also important to consider how to fund your operations locally as well. A lot of firms depend on trade financing, loans, and other forms of credit. So with that said, I wish all of you the best in your pursuit and enjoy the rest of the workshop.
Thank you, Chris, for the insightful segment. Now, let's move on to the startup pitches. Introducing our very first startup, who is creating an agnostic keyboard technology which can be utilized across all online selling platforms to support the day-to-day operational activities of social commerce sellers. Please welcome Kita.
Hi all, I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy. I'm Jacqueline, founder and CEO of Kita, and thank you for having me here today to share a bit about our startup. So with the advancement of digital era and the recent pandemic outbreak, keeping up with all these changes becomes inevitable. And with the social commerce phenomenon that's happening today, many businesses and SMEs are starting to shift online. So now let's imagine ourselves as a social commerce seller. As an online seller, you would be selling your products on multiple channels like marketplaces, social medias, and chat platforms, right? Also, not forgetting all of the other supporting applications to help with your day-to-day operational activities that you would need to install on your device. So daily tasks like communicating and servicing your customers on different channels, comparing delivery services and their fees, creating invoices for your customers' orders, and of course, what's important by the end of the day is that you would have to aggregate all these transactions to generate your sales report. So all these tedious and time-consuming processes create inefficiency and hinder productivity in running a business. So this is where Kita comes in. With just one application, you wouldn't need to be installing multiple apps to support your business, and completing one sales order will be tremendously simplified. Kita is an agnostic conversational commerce tool in the form of an embedded keyboard which can be utilized across all platforms. So Kita Keyboard is equipped with features such as auto text to help you reply to customer much faster and easier. We have delivery feature for checking and comparing delivery services and their fees in real time. And ordering these pickup services can be done through our keyboard as well. What's even amazing is that you can create an invoice right on our keyboard. And our app will actually help you track the statuses of these invoices. And of course, what's essential for all businesses is to have a proper sales report. Our app will automatically generate this sales report so you wouldn't have to do it manually anymore. Kita offers a free version of the app with the options of activating premium features according to your business needs. We have launched 2 of our premium features so far, which is the e-invoice and product catalog, where you can be creating your own shop website in a matter of minutes. Here is a quick look at our partners that Kita is collaborating with closely. We have integrated with 8 different expeditions and 5 e-wallet partners. Our go-to-market for now is heavily focused on community outreach, where we collaborate with local MSMEs communities in introducing and educating members on how Kita can be beneficial to their businesses. And here is a quick look on our monthly user growth and total active users. And in the slide shows how many invoices we have managed over time. So Kita is founded by 3 passionate individuals with different experience and expertise. However, we 3 are brought together with one vision, which is to build an application that is able to empower Indonesia's growing social commerce sellers and of course enhance their online selling experiences. So that's Kita for you, and thank you so much for your attention.
Coming up next, we have a startup who develops a mobile app to assist business owners to make better decisions every day through collective data insights. Let's invite Luyel.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin. I'm the CEO and also the co-founder of Luyel. We are a startup that focusing on helping local MSME to digitize their business process. 99% of them are actually categorized by the MSME, and they're contributing majority of the nation's GDP on the annual basis. However, in 2021, there are so many challenges that needs to be faced by the local MSME, and one of them happened to be like how the consumer behavior have been shifted throughout the years, especially during the pandemic era. And the statistics also shown that almost half of them are actually unable to survive during the first 6 months after the pandemic. And the problem is actually due to profitability and also data awareness. And in our company, we have this one single motto, which is a receipt can save your business. For majority of us, probably a receipt is just a piece of paper, right? A proof of making sales, a proof of making purchase. But with our company, we believe that a piece of paper combined with the good technology, we could provide a valuable insight for the local MSME to eventually build a sustainable in the future. Now, how we help them to build a sustainable business in the future? We have this one app called Luyel. Essentially, we have various features inside of it, but we like to highlight 3 major features inside of it. The first one is the online order module, in which we help them under 2 minutes to go online. So we help their business to be integrated with the digital wallet company and also logistic company. In the other hand, we also have the POS module, where we help them to settle the transaction at the offline store. On top of that, we provide them with the real-time business report. But beyond that, we are also giving them not only the report, but we are also telling them what to do with the report and how to use the report. In the sense is that we give them a customized business recommendation. So how big is actually the impact that we already made? So we have this one coffee shop back in Surabaya called Subcoffee, and they were initially struggling to generate revenue during the first wave of the pandemic, and we introduced them with our online order module. Somehow they went very creative, collaborating with the micro-influencer in the social media, and they successfully to triple the revenue compared to the both offline stores combined. And we believe that the same formula, also the same method, could be reapplied to any other F&B merchants out there. And currently we have successfully collaborated with more than 1,500 merchants spread across Indonesia. And throughout the years, we've been laser focused on focusing F&B industry. Could it be said that F&B merchants that is being present on social media and also have the online commerce experience previously. And at least they need to be generating $2,000 per month. And here is how we generate revenue. Basically, we have two different revenue models. The first one is the subscription base, where we charge them on the annual basis based on the packages that they took. Second of all, we also have the fee-based income, where we charge small fraction amount of money based on digital transaction that they have made in our platform. And here is how we compare to the other competitors. Could it be said that right now we are the one that's trying to integrate both offline and also online part of the business, and we are not only giving them business report, but we are also telling them what to do with the report and how to use the report. And we are doing it under $10 pricing point per month. And here is how our traction looks like for the last 3 years. We have successfully maintained the growth momentum for the last 3 years in terms of the GMV and also revenue. And I'm being helped by the other co-founder named Adi. Adi and I have been working together ever since the beginning of the company. And we both usually to work in the MSME sector. I used to work in a bank. Adi used to work in a cooperative, or in Bahasa we call it Koperasi Simpan Pinjam. And we both understand that one of the major problems that needs to be addressed by the MSME is the business data awareness, because they need to aware about the business data if they want to build a sustainable business in the future. And currently we are trying to raise our pre-seed round equity fund to $150,000. That fund will be used to acquire more merchants, penetrate more market share, expand our operation outside Surabaya, and to moreover invest into more product team to fasten the delivery process of the business recommendation tool that we are planning to execute by the end of next year. And by the end of the year 2022, we are looking to triple our business size by 3 in terms of the GMV and also number of merchants. I think that's all from us. Any question and feedback will be highly appreciated. Thank you.
The following startup is reinventing the future of retail by delivering refills of everyday consumer products to the door without plastic waste. Let's hear more from Cyclus.
Hi, my name is Jana. I'm the founder of Cyclus, and we're a D2C distributor of household products in Indonesia. Currently, when you buy FMCGs in store, it's expensive because you pay a lot for the packaging, it's inconvenient because you have to go to the store, and it's environmentally harmful. So we offer a refill delivery service for everyday necessities. We're 10 to 50% cheaper on a per unit basis. We offer the convenience of to-door delivery, and we're completely free of single-use plastics. The way it works is that you can order a refill via our app or WhatsApp, and at the chosen slot, refill bike comes to your doorstep, and then you can use your own containers or purchase our reusable containers to refill everyday needs like detergent, shampoo, cooking oil, dishwashing liquid at a discount. And obviously, every Indonesian has to wash their hair, has to wash their clothes. And so there's a huge market for this. Over 500 million sachets are used every single day in Indonesia. And just for the selected SKUs that we're currently catering, there's a $10 billion yearly market for the middle class and BOP in Indonesia, with follow-on markets in other segments, other products, and other countries. And what we've really seen is a high growth in FMCG delivery in the last 2 years and in the coming years. And we aim to be the market leader for refillable FMCGs in Southeast Asia. The way it works is, from a business side, is that we work with brands to buy products in these 25-liter jerry cans. We then use a refill delivery model. We use third-party logistics to deliver to our customers who can save money. And then the jerry can actually gets returned, really allowing the FMCG to save on packaging. And in the first phase, we're really focusing on this refill delivery model. Later, we want to monetize advertising and data analytics and ultimately build our own FMCG brand. Since we launched this model in January, we have grown our sales from $3,000 a month to $56,000 a month, and are now serving 6,000 families in Greater Jakarta. Already have, at this point, 5,000 people on our waiting list for other parts of Indonesia. And really a lot of this growth has been word of mouth. So it's really been people posting on their social media about their purchase buying with us, about the experience purchasing with us. And so it's been really exciting to see that public support. We also already partnered with a bunch of the FMCGs from P&G, Nestle to Mars Pet Care. And really what we offer them is one, obviously, saving on packaging costs, but really we're an additional sales channel and a sales channel that actually allows them to differentiate, right? So like buying Daya in a store versus buying Rinso in a refill delivery model is entirely different. And we really see customers switching brands to buy from us, which is a big plus for the FMCGs. And on top of that, they get, of course, all this brand value and virality through social media as well. We're the first refill startup in Indonesia, and our biggest competitor is the status quo of buying in pouch and sachet. There's also a couple of other refill startups with different models and around 30 zero-waste stores. But we're the only ones that really combine the benefits of two-door delivery, lower cost, and being sustainable. And we aim to build defensibility, by creating semi-exclusive partnerships with brands where we say, you can only buy Pantene as refill from us for a certain number of time. Then really building our own brand, and finally really building that dense distribution network that will allow us to lower our prices and just will make it harder and harder to beat us. Our team combines backgrounds in sustainability, like me in marketing. Adrian was former MD at several international marketing agencies where he was specifically handling FMCGs. Didit built the tech team at Stick-On from 3 to 40 engineers, and Alif was advising FMCGs on supply chains at EY. So the question is really, which Indonesia do you want to live in? I think we can all agree that we want to live on the right side. So help us build the next sustainable model of retail for a cleaner Indonesia. Thank you.
Hope you're enjoying the event so far. We have 3 startups to go, and the next one is a startup that provides access to the digital ecosystem for every financial institution. Say hello to VosPay.
Hi, I'm Tito, co-founder and CEO at VosPay. VosPay is the first and online credit gateway in Indonesia. At VosPay, we are connecting financing institutions with online commerces. The reason behind it is despite the rapid growth of e-commerces and other digital players, there are only less than 2% of population own credit cards. And at the same time, there is a super fragmented consumer financing industry landscape in the country, creating a massive opportunity to tap by providing tech-enabled credit system and infrastructure. We are speaking about 16% of total GMV of digital commerce that worth $13.3 billion US, and VosPay aims to serve 20% of it that worth $2.6 billion US. We appear as payment option at digital commerces that allows e-commerce users to apply for financing online to multiple financing institutions. And also we provide system and infrastructure for the financing institutions to offer a digital credit system for their users. By doing so, we are answering credit availability gap in the rise of e-economy. And for our partners, for financing institutions, we support them to connect with digital ecosystem without them having to build their own technology and infrastructure. And also for online e-commerces, we support them to connect with different multiple financing institutions at once. And also for users, it creates the opportunity and options to get financing backup from different financing institutions. Here are our financing institutions that have been working with us. There are multi-finance companies as well as P2P and bank. On the other hand, we have tied up with about 30 plus e-commerces, marketplace, online travel agents, etc. Let me show briefly how the product works. So we appear as payment options, and then during checkout, the users can find and select the financiers available to get the financing from. And for existing users, they just need to type in their ID phone number and select the installments available from their financiers. Here is an example of the user's dashboard. This one is personally mine, which shows my personal credit limit as well as my credit history of transactions. We also enable online automotive credit. Bukalapak is one of our partner among other. And we have been also integrating with POS that enables offline to online credit transactions. We also support our financing institution partners with white label solutions that enable the transactions to happen within their environment. Legally, VosPay is registered in Indonesian Monetary Authority or OJK as one of the digital financial innovation or EKD as a digital financing agent platform. This year, we are aiming to close 400 billion worth of transactions, which grows fourfold to previous year. And in terms of investment, since our launching, we have been backed up by reputable investors like Skystar, Heyoka, and Indonesia. Currently, we are raising up to $1.5 million with pre-funding valuation of $7.5 million, which will be used to develop further the products and the partnerships, and it will be able to support us for the next 36 to 48 months, achieving break-even and profitability as well. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any questions.
Last but not least, our upcoming startup is a leading open finance platform in Southeast Asia. Please welcome Financier.
Hi everyone, I'm Diego, co-founder and CEO at Financier. Financier is a B2B open finance platform. In Indonesia and across Southeast Asia, we still have more than 70% of the population unbanked or underserved, meaning more than 500 million people still lack access to proper financial services, and many have issues to make their ends meet. We believe that data is the answer to accelerate financial inclusion. On the other hand, we have fintech and financial institutions all going through their digital transformation journeys, trying to build innovative products to serve more clients, the clients of tomorrow. However, they need more data in order to build the next generation of financial services. Services that are personalized and will help people to be financially better off. How to connect both sides of the problem in a way that benefits them all? Well, basically through open finance. And Financier is a platform for the next generation of financial services. We provide a one-stop solution for fintech and financial institutions to access relevant data on consumer and businesses in a compliant, secure, and effective manner. Effective meaning that we aggregate and enrich data in a way that is useful, actionable, and affordable for our clients. So if you're a startup or a large financial institution, you don't have to worry about investing heavily in building troublesome integrations to many data providers. You can use our API and you're good to go, paying on demand only for what you use. And you can focus in your core business, building great products for your own clients. At Financier, we continue expanding our coverage. Beyond open banking data, we collaborate with telcos, payment companies, e-commerce, and other digital platforms, providing a full-stack solution that simplifies underwriting, credit scoring, onboarding, and payment experiences. Our business is built upon solid partnerships and a strong collaboration with banks and other institutions. We work closely with regulators and with each partner to make sure that we address all the concerns related to data privacy and security. As today, we are working with more than 250 financial institutions, combining supply and demand. We work with major banks and fintechs in Indonesia, but also companies in other domains such as insurance, payroll, and e-commerce. At the end of the day, every company is a fintech company, and we are here to help. Our team has a broad and rich experience in financial services and fintech, with a strong technical background. All of us understand the pain points of our clients and partners and provide the best solutions to help them build delightful products for their own clients. We are honored to be backed by strong operators and fintech experts globally and in Southeast Asia. Our investors are the ones behind some of the unicorns in the region, and they believe and support Financia's vision with a strong focus in helping Indonesia to be at the forefront of innovation at the global stage. If you are a financial institution or a fintech looking to expand your revenue streams, we're happy to partner. Or if you need some support implementing the newest standards released by Bank Indonesia, let us know. On the other hand, if you need to improve your onboarding process, launch products faster, and reduce cost of acquisition, connect with us. We're here to help. We believe that infrastructure enables innovation, and financial innovation can transform people's lives. Join us in our mission to accelerate financial inclusion across the region while transforming access to financial services for everyone. Thank you.
We are at the end of our session for GK Plug and Play Indonesia. If you're interested to know more about our startups and program, please approach any one of us from Plug and Play, and we'd be more than happy to connect you. Before we close this segment, I would like to announce our most engaged mentor for the program, Mark Winkle. Congratulations, Mark! It has been a pleasure working with you for our program, and I'm sure our startups feels the same way. Once again, congratulations, and we look forward to working with you closely again in our subsequent programs. Now, please stay tuned to this event, because in the following moment, we will have the CCEI session. Without further ado, I'd like to pass the stage to CCEI.
Greetings everybody, thank you for joining us today. My name is In-hee and I'm the program manager for our Gyeongbuk CCEI program. The Gyeongbuk CCEI program is part of our APAC Gold program, Global Overseas Acceleration and Learning Program. Plug and Play launched this program under the objective to empower international governments to promote economic development through innovation and entrepreneurship support. Since 2020, Plug and Play has been working closely with Gyeongbuk CCEI, a Korean government agency, to accelerate promising startups from Korea. And today, I'm very excited to showcase 4 of our startups from this year's batch: TCMS, Raytech, Eastern Gear, and Hits Company. These startups focus on providing technology-based solutions in the EV battery inspection device and power transmission device market. The Gyeongbuk Center for Creative Economy and Innovation, also known as Gyeongbuk CCEI, was established to discover, develop, and accelerate competent startups in the Gyeongbuk province in South Korea. Playing the role of the startup hub in the Gyeongbuk province, it supports startups under the vision to help them throughout their entrepreneurship journey. It discovers competent startups through diverse initiatives and provides tailor-fit support needed in the business journey, such as accelerator programs, investment introduction, and support for reaching the overseas market. Partnering with Plug and Play, Gyeongbuk CCEI not only provides domestic support, but also aims to open global market entry routes and help startups enter Southeast Asia as well as the other global markets. Due to COVID-19, this year's program has been hosted online. But despite the virtual formality, we were able to expose our startups within the extensive network of corporate, technology, and investment partners, as well as mentors and advisors throughout the program. I'd like to express my sincere appreciation to everyone at Gyeongbuk CCEI for their support to run this program successfully. Now, it's time for us to hear from our amazing startups who have been working closely with us for the past 8 weeks. Bringing up our very first startup, we have TCMS. TCMS builds a more safe and fast-charging electric vehicle through their advanced film and expansion clips for EV batteries. Let's welcome Herin from TCMS.
Hi, this is TCMS, a company that produces safer separators film for electronic vehicle. I'm Herimsa. We are producing separators films and clips which is used in EV. Currently in the market, people want safer automotive parts in their EV. However, the current PE separators film cause problems in 3 perspectives: higher rate of catching fire, slow charging rate, short battery duration. Our next generation PI separators film has 3 competitive points compared to the currently used PE separator film. First, TCMS PI separators film can withstand the heat of 300 degrees Celsius or higher. This prevents battery-related fires. Second, our separators film are 40% thinner, enabling faster battery charging. Third, we had decreased the shrinkage rate from 25% to 3%, increasing the efficiency and stability of the battery. The EV market is growing, and accordingly, the demand for separator film is also rapidly increasing. The separator film is expected to grow to USD 76 billion by 2025. We are developing the PI separator film. Also, we succeeded in domestically producing the stretching clip component that uniformly stretches the film without damaging it. The component is used in the stretching process system. It's currently studying the process system so that it can be stretched to its maximum. The maximum stretched film is thin and has uniform pores, so the charging speed of EV is fast and battery quality is durable. Our company's product has demonstrable advantages over existing products. First, we provide PI separators that has better heat resistance, thinner film, and better shrinkage rate compared to the PE separators used by competitor. Also, with better quality, we provide this in a more reasonable price range. Our team is with lithium-ion battery experts with long years of relevant field experience in clips, separators film, and technical support in factories. Our team is total 10 people. We are growing rapidly. We are preparing for the factories now, and our population will be established in China soon. We are currently doing Series A, starting from the core part business of separator film, and we will enter the next generation stretching equipment business. We are currently preparing to establish a corporation in China. We are confident that we can improve product competitiveness with our collaborator. We want to attract the customer by differentiating quality and price that our strong points. If it is our future, if we want to ride a more safe and fast charging electronic car, TCMS separator beam is in the future. Thank you.
Next up, we have Raytag, a company that develops real-time image inspection devices to identify substances that X-rays or metal detectors cannot detect. To you, James.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is James Herr, manager of Raytag that manufactures terahertz imaging inspection system. Have you ever had bugs coming out from food? In Korea alone, more than 6,000 cases such are reported every year. Currently, X-ray is used to tackle this issue, but this X-ray system cannot detect foreign substance in the products made of rubber or pulp. It's because X-ray system cannot detect insect or unknown materials with low density. Raytag solved this problem with a real-time image inspection systems using terahertz wave technology. Our T-ray image inspection technology can detect foreign substance and internal defects of tires, shoe insoles, and barriers of food packaging. The basic concept of the technology is very simple. First, AI learning is performed for the product. Then, the product goes through our T-ray system and detect problems. See, it operates just like this. The global terahertz wave-related non-destructive testing market is expected to grow $60 billion by 2025. The demand for non-destructive testing machines will increase sharply and continuously, which gives us more opportunity to become a major market player. Comparing to other major global competitors, our system has the clear advantages, the price and quality. Our auto inspection system can be adapted and operated easily in the production line. We are promoting our system to numbers of large key players in the industry, as you can see here. Some of them show strong interest in our system to adapt our system to their production line. We have a simple business model. We sell our products on B2B basis and also make profit from maintenance and AI learning. Our cutting-edge technology has been applied to T-ray non-destructive inspection system. This security system on the left side can be used as a body screening at the airport. Our technology can also be expanded to medical and bio field. We expect that this will also create many other opportunities and collaborations. Our sales plan shows that in 5 years, reaching $20 million in sales, where we will try for IPO. We have many domestic and international patents to defend our technology, including PCTs. Our long list of prizes and awards prove that our technology has been widely recognized by clients, partners, and investors. We are an expert team of key engineers with master's and PhD degrees in relevant fields. Thanks to our great and cooperative partners, we could continue the research and development. Our target investment attraction is $2 million. This valuable fund will be invested in the following areas to further grow our production capability. This has been our venture story. We would love to meet with the potential investors and partners of your network. If you have any questions, please contact us. Thank you.
Third on our list is Eastern Gear. Eastern Gear designs warm gear and reducers for enhanced power transmission system solutions. Chad, the floor is yours.
Hi, I'm Chad Lee from Eastern Gear and I'll be the presenter today. Eastern Gear is a high-quality reducer engineer company with designing and manufacturing. As we already understood, reducer is an element that regulates or controls the speed of input power, such as motors and engine, to amplify transferring power. The big problem with the existing reducers is that their functions are limited output and precision. For example, our reducers have the disadvantage of being complicated in the manufacturing process, expensive and focused on precision. We have been developing to solve this problem for about 15 years, and finally we have key design and manufacturing technologies for the global warm gear designated by AGMA. And Eastern Gear is the second company in the world to implement and has been applied in many industrial fields. We hold a number of patents related to rubber reducers and apply to the industrial fields. There are 3 cases here. The first case is high precision rubber positional reducers sold by Hyundai. The reducers are 16 times more powerful, also 5 times more precise than before. Next one is that the conventional high-powered reducer for steel manufacturing facilities in POSCO. According to POSCO engineer, the replacement cycle is only 90 days. But our reducer have been running for 16 months without any problem. Our last case is development of reducer for high-strength steel sheet forming machines for electric vehicle in GM. Eastern Gear has succeeded in developing reducer with an improvement of 26%, and its size is 42% smaller than conventional reducer. Starting with the order for a roll forming machine reducer for General Motors electronic vehicles bumpers in the US, we have received requests for technology development from the world leading Japanese reducer companies Sumitomo and Akishinko. Our future plans are focused on 3 areas: robot, index, metal moldings, and electric vehicles. The investment cost will be used to increase production facilities, marketing and sales, and recruiting employees. Thank you for listening.
Last but not least, we have Higgs Company that develops digital holographic optical inspections equipment to detect problems easily in the manufacturing system. Let's hear it from Higgs Company.
Hello everyone, pleasure to meet you. This is Hyun-Suk Jae, team leader of Higgs Company. We Higgs Company provide inspection technology based on digital holography microscopy. Due to the increasing demand for OLED, the display market is growing steadily. Display, semiconductor, and secondary batteries are also in high demand. Our target markets, such as display, semiconductor, and secondary batteries market, are manufacturing processes that are advancing our refining technology. Therefore, nanoscale non-destructive testing equipment is essential. The conventional microscopy techniques scan image into the stack. They are not strong against the vibration. However, our virtual measurement technology does not require scanning and has very strong vibration resistance. Our technology is DHN, digital holography nanoscopy. DHN uses light and has a similar principle to sonar. We have hardware and software technology and can customize it to meet customer needs. Based on our core business, QD OLED encapsulation process inspection. It is possible to inspect the impurities or defects on the display. In addition, bare wafer flatness inspection and TSV process inspection of semiconductor can be done too. Lingitech is Switzerland is the only company in the world that utilizes this technology. However, they are specialized in bio and medical field. We would like to commercialize this technology by applying it mainly to the display and semiconductor industry. Our business strategy is first to manufacture display processing inspection equipment first. We plan to sell it to a world-class display equipment company, Semilab. Secondly, it is to expand to the semiconductor field to manufacture 300mm wafer automatic inspection equipment and TSV shape inspection equipment for semiconductor packing process. Lastly, based on the provided experience, we plan to enter the secondary battery and bio industry. Our annual sales expected to increase every year according to our business strategy, reaching $50 million by 2024. Our company has expert and optical engineer in related field with know-how and expertise. In particular, our CEO and CTO have more than 20 years of related research experience respectively. In addition, currently 27 researchers and conducting technology development research. Our headquarters is in Korea and has an application R&D center. We have an R&D center in India for core technology and R&D branch in Germany as well. Our target funding amount is $500K US. This investment will be used for equipment testing, R&D, production, and technology development. If you would like to venture into Higgs Company, opportunity is a growing market. Please join us in this exciting journey together. Thank you, investors and partners. For more details, feel free to contact me.
Thank you to all of our startups for their amazing pitches. We hope you have found each presentation insightful. Before we close the segment, I'd like to announce our most engaged mentor for this batch. Congratulations, Amy Bae. Amy, it has been a great pleasure working with you. Your dedication and kind assistance to help the startups enter the foreign market has definitely been great guidance. Once again, congratulations, and we look forward to working with you closely again in our future programs. If you'd like to find out more about our startups or get connected, please contact any one of us at Plug and Play, and we'll be more than happy to make an introduction. Thank you for everyone for your time today, and hope you all had an enjoyable time. Now, it's time for a quick break, but don't forget to tune into the other sessions prepared not only for today, but the following 2 days. We look forward to meeting you again soon in our next segment. Thank you.